Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Demon Slayer. Last time around, fully recovered Tanjiro joins the Hashira training. So yeah, Tanjiro made it to Uzui's first section of training and found that the other trainees were not as motivated as Tanjiro is. But eventually they had a mock battle with Uzui being the demon in the scenario. And Tanjiro was fighting him pretty well, actually, and that inspired the other boys to get their act together. And while Tanjiro is moving on, the other boys are not. However, they are inspired by seeing a Hashira and Tanjiro seeing their skills. So they have hope, and they will do their best to get better so they can back them up. So yeah, and then Tanjiro headed off to the next section of training, which is going off to Tokito's place to, I guess, hone sword skills, which should be interesting. And pretty much finding immediately that, yeah, the other trainees here are pretty much exactly the same, so that's going well. But yeah, that's pretty much where we left off. Like always, the reaction is down in the description and in the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure, so let's go ahead and jump right into this episode of Demon Slayer. Here we go.
永遠の意味知らぬ君に答えを示す時だ無限に続く螺旋の先へ
Alrighty, episode 4. Okay. Alright, if you don't watch Demon Slayer for the characters, and you are purely here for the fighting of demons, I can understand maybe not enjoying this season. You know, when they have a whole thing about we're gonna build paper airplanes and stuff. That said, fuck you. I don't care. I don't know. I mean, it's like whatever. I still don't think this is the 3 out of 10 season that IGN said it was. I think this is a good season. I enjoy it, but like, I mean, I guess I understand coming off of, you know, following up Mugen Train, then the Entertainment District arc, then the Swordsmith Village arc, you get Slice of Life training arc. I guess I get it, but it's literally a calm before the storm, you know? Like, it's a calm before the storm. And like, look guys, I grew up on old anime, man. And not even all the old anime, you know? I grew up on, like, Dragon Ball and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. Pokemon especially, probably, is where I'm just like, yeah, bro, it's fine. Take a few episodes and just screw around with the characters. That's fine. I grew up on Pokemon, you know? I'm rewatching Pokemon right now. We just started the Johto season, the Johto series recently. And yeah, I mean, the amount of filler and nonsense in those early Pokemon episodes, it's great. I love it. But that's what I was raised on. So I'm sitting here like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm sure if you were raised on Attack on Titan or something else, you're probably looking at this and you're like, come on, let's get to the good stuff. You know, let's get to the crazy Ufotable eats heroin with their cereal animation, you know? So I get it, but I feel like they're probably saving money, you know? They're like, you know what, we gotta make this season, because this season is gonna make us the money, and then we're gonna put all that money into the ending. So, I don't know. That's also why, like, even in, like, My Hero, I'm gonna say something positive about My Hero, I don't mind the episodes where they're just kind of screwing around. I like stuff like that, you know? I like that in My Hero, even in Jujutsu Kaisen when they did, like, episodes about nothing. I was like, okay, sure, I like that. You know, they're just kind of screwing around, nothing's really happening, you know? One of my favorite episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen was the baseball episode, you know? I don't know. So, it's like, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me, but I can see why this season might bother some people. The people that aren't actually invested or fans of Demon Slayer, they're really just here to watch the pretty colors. And that is still kind of valid. I get it. But, like, you know, sue the show for deciding to focus on some characters for once, you know? It's like, we're gonna take a little break. We're gonna show all the characters, and then we're gonna go fight. You know, I don't know. So today we had Tokito. I do like, again, that there is such a difference between Tokito, the Hashira trainer, and Tokito, the friend of Tanjiro. You know, I like that as soon as he sees Tanjiro, he just gets this big smile and he's all happy and stuff. But then when he's training, he's all just, serious and stuff. It's like, oh, can we advance? We've been here for 2 weeks. Like, did I say you could advance? Go work on your sword swinging skills. I do like, and I'm curious if this is just going to keep being the thing, if literally everywhere Tanjiro goes, he has to inspire the boys, If he has to inspire all the core members, And if anything, this season, it shouldn't really be called the Hashira training arc. It should be the Hashira social skills arc, It's we're literally working on social skills for each one of them, First was Gyu, and how just pestering the poor introverted man, Then we had Uzui, who... Uzui's pretty good, but he's also tough. He's tough on his trainees. For good reason. The thing is, all of them have good reason to be doing what they're doing. But, bedside manner and stuff. Now we have Tokito, who, again, Tokito is completely right in what he's doing, really. It's just bedside manner, He's not finding that way of inspiring the troops. But what he's saying to them, what he's trying to teach them, that's all correct, It's all just bedside manner. So that's really it. And now we're moving on to Mitsuri, which I don't know. See, I could see, here's my prediction for next episode. My prediction is Mitsuri is maybe too nice, She's aggressively nice, and that's why I still expect, we see the boys and they're gonna be down, They're gonna be down, they're gonna be bruised and bloodied and beaten from training, but it's because she's so ridiculously strong. She'll, as they're all laying around dying, basically, she'll be like, come on guys, we gotta do this, we gotta get you going so you can move on to the next Hashira, and they're all just why are you so happy? You keep beating us. That's what I'm kind of expecting as a, because I'm trying to think, if this is, if we're going on this pattern of we're literally improving the social skills of the Hashira, how do you improve? I think it's that, I really think it's that Mitsuri is going to be over enthusiastic, and that's going to be off-putting, actually, Because it's here's this girl with pink hair, with this big smile on her face, and, she's really nice, she's really sweet, but she's also really strong, and she's gonna kick the crap out of you. Even, maybe a little bit more than most Hashira would, But she is just going to kick the absolute crap out of you because of how strong she is. And that could be probably off-putting, We are literally here suffering, and she's smiling, It's literally you're laughing, they're getting the crap kicked out of them in training, and you're laughing. I don't know. I mean, I guess she could be sympathetic, though. Wait. No, you don't think. Alright, and I know we're literally sitting here just predicting what the next episode is going to be. Do you think it's that they don't want to move on from her? That can't be right. Because they're gonna get the crap kicked out of them, But when she does kick the crap out of them, if she then dotes on them, I could see them maybe not wanting to leave. Maybe she has 500 guys there who should be advancing but don't. Maybe they're purposefully getting their asses kicked to stay there, Now, granted, not that they need to pretend to lose to her, but maybe they're just, like, not even really trying, you know? I don't know. But that's next episode. We gotta quit predicting next episode. What comes after her? I think, probably Saname or Iguro. Which, I'm ready for Tanjiro to, like, prove himself to those two. Because those two have been annoying since we met them in season 1, you know? Just like, oh, Tanjiro joined my training today. It's like, really? I thought he'd be dead by now. It's like, motherfucker, he has killed an upper rank demon. Like, he has killed an upper rank demon. A feat that only 2 other Hashira have done. One being Muichiro, who's standing right in front of you. The other being Uzui. And even then, Uzui with Tanjiro's help, you know? Like, yes, Uzui was the first Hashira in 100 years to kill an upper-rank demon, but he also did it with Tanjiro, Inosuke, and Zenitsu, you know? Muichiro, he was able to kill an upper-rank demon by himself, and then it was a group effort to defeat upper 4, but I mean, that's another thing. It's like, he's like, oh, I thought he'd be dead. It's like, bitch, you haven't killed an upper rank demon. He has. Muichiro, he's standing right in front of you. He's killed an upper rank demon. You know? I don't know. Doesn't matter. But yeah, and like Iguro being like, oh, I'm gonna, be as thorough as possible when I train him. It's like, good. I know what you're saying is you're going to try to kick his ass, knock him off his pedestal. The thing is, that's not how Tanjiro works. Tanjiro doesn't put himself on a pedestal, you know? Tanjiro puts all of you on a pedestal. You're Hashira. Anyway. But they're sparring. They don't invite any of the other Hashira. Like, it seemed to just be Iguro and Saname, then somehow Muichiro joined too. I could kind of see Uzui going just for old time's sake, just to see how well he can still do, you know? I could see Uzui doing that, but in terms of the others, I doubt Mitsuri would unless they invited her. And then probably the same for what's his name? Gyomei, I think, and Shinobu. They definitely wouldn't invite Gyu. They would not invite Gyu, but I don't know. Anyway, so there's that. I like the whole thing of Tokito just wants to make sure he has the sharpest swords ever at a moment's notice, so he just keeps Kanamori around. Like, that was kind of funny. And then they have the game, the contest. Tanjiro got his pose for his contest proposing pose going, and was like, if I win, then you have to be more gentle. You have to speak more gentle to the troops. And he lost. But I think Muichiro gets it, you know. I think Muichiro gets excuse me. Turn to Mr. Krabs for a second. Anyway. But yeah, so they had the contest, and I think Muichiro will still, like, I think he will speak gentler. Gentle. I don't know. I think he'll be more gentle. There we go, with the troops, and hopefully the troops are happy and inspired. That's literally it. Is this whole season is just we're gonna go inspire the troops and work on the Hashira social skills. That's what this entire season is, and hey, I'm all for it. I like stuff like this, you know. But anyone who's just here for the fighting, I guess I understand. I guess I understand if you're just here for the big demon fights, then yeah. But at that point, I don't see why you're watching the show then. Like, wouldn't you just watch the clips on YouTube, you know? Like, when someone inevitably posts a clip of, I don't know, Tanjiro versus Akaza in the movie or whatever. Like, wouldn't it, like, just watch the clip? I don't know. Like, I don't know. If you're literally only watching this for fights, I don't really see why you're a fan, you know? I don't know. We're getting too into the weeds on that, so let's let's not go any further. I don't know. Well, watch whatever you want to watch, I guess. I can't tell you what to watch. Yeah, I don't know. This discussion's kind of weird. So, why don't we cut it off? But that is basically it. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Demon Slayer reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.